Okay, let's do some networking. We're going to have a little fun. I'm going to go to the physical mode today. Okay, let's see. Cisco Packet Tracer. All right, Cisco Packet Tracer. Got to log in. All right. So we're going to try to play with the physical view a bit today. See how this works. All right. Trying to figure this out. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to X this out. Let's go to the router. Let's throw in a switch to end user devices. I'm trying to go over here to the physical view. I don't understand this. It didn't look like it did in the picture. What's going on here? Okay. All right, this is cool. Router, power distribution. Okay, I'm trying to logical. Let's take these down. Now let's go physical. Physical. Oh, that's cool. So you can put you build your stacks here. That's cool. There you go. There you go. All right, we'll go back and forth between the two. Routers. Okay, I see. So this ain't like your home cable modem, right? Well, you got your routers and your power distribution and your switches, right? So we go from router out to the switch and out to the, yeah, all right, that's making sense. And we'll play around with these cables here in a minute. That's fun. That's fun. I'm not going to lie. All right, and cool. I'll go back to logical. You know, we're going to work in physical more. We're going to put, two end user devices just to play around with this physical. All right. Mostly I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, cool. Can I bring this table up? All right, so this is cooking. All right, so we have our router, our switch. All right, so let's run and see if we can figure this out, because this is fun. We can learn this. All right, we're going to go from router to switch. Let's look at. All right, cool. Fast Ethernet, there they are. We're running out fast Ethernet. Let's see if we can find the. Okay, I wish this would label this just so I would know. I'm gonna figure out where this goes. This is cool though. This is really, really cool. So you can learn the devices, power distribution devices. Link, okay. I'm gonna work on learning this. Okay, so with Cisco, we're gonna come out from our router. Okay, so I'm gonna start YouTubing this. I've been pretty good at console auxiliary. Those are the two I see in the logical mode all the time. Console. There's your router. Let me go back to logical. We're going to go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and use this so we can kind of learn. All right, so let's go back to physical. Okay, so we have our link. I like this. Just playing around with it a bit. Okay, this is cool. This gives you a real feel of working with real equipment. This is nice. Okay, so link. Let's see if we can find the name of that port. All right. Let's go router. Yeah, it's going to take a while, but we can get it. All right. Here, router 2. Link. Switch 1. Router. Switch 1. Okay, so now we want to run from the switch. I don't know how to do this. I'll go back to logical. Let's go from the switch to here, and the switch to here, and we'll go ahead and look at our so we're going to zoom out. All right, good. So we're running our PCs, our end user devices here, and your Ethernet. Link. There's your fast Ethernet. I'm just going to plug it there for a second. Fast Ethernet 0, right? And so that's going to be what you're going to configure on your interface. All right, cool. Router to switch. Switch on your links. Fast Ethernet 0. Fast Ethernet 0. Fast Ethernet 0. They're all fast Ethernet 0. All right, so we're going to have to play around with this a little bit tonight. Wonder how to run on logical. I'll go back here to run logical on this router. Okay, here's our router. Here's what this thing looks like. All right. We saw that. These are industrial routers. All right, so we're going to have to configure this router. See how much time we have on the recording. Let's go to the... Okay, well, I think we can handle that. There's got to be a power. Okay, I think that might be the power. What goes over here? Anything I don't know, I can learn. Probably another power. All right, so let's try it now. Okay, we'll put no. Okay, I don't know the enable secret because I don't have the password. Right? Oh, we're putting it in. I'll put Secret should be a minimum of 10 characters. Okay. Yarg, 111. Yarg. Under your selection number 2. Configured from console by console. Okay, let's get this router up and running. I like this physical view. This is super fun because it makes it look like you're working in real time. Zoom out a little bit. This is cool. There you go. Now we're learning networking. I like the logical view, but eventually we're going to have to get in and get our hands dirty, right? And this is fun. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Let me do this. Where do we go from here? Logical. Okay. So this is configured. Let's go to IP configuration. We don't have an IP. It's in here now. We probably won't work with a DHCP because I think I need a DHCP server. Then it's going to go to this other job, OPIP or something, that it'll sign naturally if I don't have a DHCP, right? It failed. We'll go ahead and go back to static and we'll just assign it this way. 192.168.1.10. Got our subnet mask. We'll put in our default gateway connected to the router here shortly. I wonder if we can configure this from the physical view. Yeah, we can. Configure. We'll go to desktop, IP configuration, 92.168.1.20. There we go. So we can configure them both from the physical, which is really, really cool. Let's see if we can scroll up here. Router number 2. Return to get started. Okay. This actually locked up on me, but we did make some progress. So now we're working in the physical view, and we're gonna go ahead and assign IP addresses, default gateways. We're going to work on subnet masking. We're all going to do it from the physical view as if we were in the lab, actually, because that is the idea, to get as close to real-world experience as we possibly can using this virtual thing. But I'm having a lot of fun with this. I enjoy this. I don't know why this is so much fun, but this is fun. Anyway, yeah, all right, so I'll work a little bit later tonight.